because of the whole abortion thing that's going on, but my mom, when I was a kid, my mom said I should have aborted you. I guess it's hurtful now because obviously I'm alive and it just makes me feel like I shouldn't have been alive, but yeah, that's the most painful thing that's been said to me.
It was in the middle of the night. I got woken up by a police officer that came to my house, knocked on the door. They were very nice about it, but it was a bit of a shock. And, you know, you never really get over that.
I got sent away by my parents when I was 16.
It was only 2 years ago, so I was 15. I feel like I took it as well as I could. I was probably a little immature about it, but it's not like you can be experienced at that. You just take it how you can, you know?
You want me to give you a minute?
I don't even know what, like...
When my mom told me she didn't love me, that hurt.
I don't even know what, like, the most painful part of it was.
If your mom said that to you, you know, that'll just make you sad. I don't know.
It's just hard to find, like, a short way to say it.
That my parents lost custody of me.
So basically, there was a lot of issues, like, within my family, just kind of a lot of lack of communication. And
the most painful thing I've been told was that my daughter has brain cancer and she's now in the hospital, and I'm trying to deal with that right now, yes.
things were hard, and I never really kind of got along with my family, and I was always kind of pushed to the side, and
I'm bossy. I don't like that. You never call a guy bossy, you always call a female bossy. You know, I don't like that.
I kind of grew up by myself and went and did my own thing, and my parents couldn't really see it or never bothered to really see it or ask about it, I guess, and it was just their interpretation versus mine. And
You remember who said it?
My mom. It made me feel bossy. It made me feel like I insert myself too often.
yeah, things were hard and they weren't working, and I was gonna go move out and live with my sister.
I think that powerful women oftentimes get shut down.
And at 3 a.m., like before my flight, like these two people that I'd never seen before, I just walked in my room and they just dragged me out my house.
And whether it's blatantly or not, you know, you would never think to call a man bossy. You know, he's forward or he's a leader. He's not bossy, but females are.
Took me to Oregon, where I spent 3 months in the woods.
When I was little, I was called a burro cabezón, and that means
And then the next year and a half in Montana, and there was just nothing I could do about it.
it's a jacket, but at the same time, it's kind of like you have a big head and you're dumb. There we go. Yeah.
It's called a wilderness treatment program. I don't even really know. And then aftercare, I was at Montana Academy.
That would be it, and that was told by one of my teachers in 3rd grade. My mom tells me I came home crying after that.
It's like there's like a series of therapeutic boarding schools. You get your rights back once you turn 18. There's literally nothing you can do. Like,
And yeah, I think that one had affected my school career for the rest of my life. So, yeah.
there's nothing, and like it only gets worse if you resist, you know, to like lock down facilities.
The most painful thing I was told in my whole life was that I was a sad excuse for a brother. My mom said it to me.
I had friends that were like sent out of the country. You know, where you don't turn like a legal age till you're 25.
Broke my heart. I was in high school. I was 17 at the time. It crushed me.
You know, you're just forced to like clean and do drudge work for free. I mean, everybody's experience is different.
He doesn't want to have kids anymore.
But it was tough.
I cheated on you, for sure. That was like the most painful thing someone's ever told me, for sure.
How'd you react?
I don't know, I went crazy, but but I mean, obviously you grow from stuff in the past, so it's all good.
And I really had to like mourn the loss of my family. And it's hard not to like be able to trust your family.
When I was like in 8th grade, the guy that I liked called me like a fat pig, and ever since then I've been very like uncomfortable with my weight.
Like your own parents.
Back when I was in elementary school, I guess I grew up kind of poor, so you know, I had like one coat, and I wore that for about 3 or 4 years, and then I tried to talk to this girl.
I'm about to be 21, which is crazy. Because it all feels like yesterday.
And she said, sorry, I can't talk to you until you get a new coat. So I was hoping for Christmas that I got a new coat, but I didn't, so I never talked to the girl. But I'm older now, and I'm over it.
And like not a day goes by that I don't think about it.
There's this guy in, I want to say, it was freshman year of high school. He called me a beluga whale. That was probably the most painful thing.
I feel affected by it in one way or another.
I was really uncomfortable because I didn't know what my response should be, and he said to pretty much say whatever I wanted to say about him, but I just didn't want to think like 2 wrongs made 1 right, you know?
Do you have any like an escape from it? Is there anything that you're doing now?
Music, for sure. I love music.
I'm rigid.
Magic card? Do you remember who said it?
Lots of people have said it. I can think of one person in particular.
Any moment I can, I'm making music.
You know, when things strike you, when they're true, they kind of work into your heart center, and then they go ping because it's true. And so I felt hurt, offended, and found out.
I feel like you're going to do a lot of beautiful things, honestly.
I appreciate that a lot.
My son told me that I missed out on his birthday again for the 2nd day, which is only like half a day because I had to go to work in the morning, but...
Most painful thing I've been told is by the doctor saying that I have cancer.
Oh, it's the biggest job in the world, to be a role model. So being somebody that this person looks up to, and then all of a sudden hear something like that, it's kind of like, oh, you're letting somebody down. like big time.
I knew how to handle it. I was like, okay, take a deep breath. It's gonna be all right. And I'm a cancer survivor. Yay! So I gotta say that no matter what you're being told, you just gotta keep your head up.
You know, and it's not a big deal compared to what a lot of other people have been through, but for me it is, you know.
You keep fighting, and you know, when you swim on the water, you're like, you don't know how to swim, but you look for your way out no matter what the situation is.